I'm Bill DeWeese, and during the few moments of this introduction video, I want to let you know what VoiceOver Revolution, the two-day event, what it isn't and what it is. The VoiceOver Revolution is unlike any other voiceover event you've ever attended. If you're looking for more of a glitz, glamour, entertainment type of voiceover event, the VoiceOver Revolution is not for you. If you're looking for more of a red carpet, photo op with celebrity type of event, this event, the VoiceOver Revolution, is not for you. Nothing wrong with those kind of events, but if you're looking for hard-hitting information, if you're looking to be equipped with the knowledge and the skills to have a successful business, a consistent full-time income, a six-figure income as a working voiceover talent, then the VoiceOver Revolution is for you. These two-day events are coming soon to Los Angeles and New York. Please check the date on the website. I expect both of these events to fill up, so I would encourage you to register as soon as possible. But I want to give you even a better idea of what this event is like. So following my introduction right here, if you stay tuned for just a moment longer, you'll see the very opening of my last two-day event in Las Vegas, where I really describe the concept of VoiceOver Revolution and give you a better idea of why I do what I do and how I can help you to make a full-time living having a successful career as a voiceover talent.
So, welcome to the revolution. I feel like I should be like pumping my fist in the air. And it really is no less than a revolution. And I didn't make it up, VoiceOver Revolution, as a clever marketing slogan to try to convince people that they should come out. But it's really something that's it's real. It's happening. It's been going on for several years, not just in voiceovers, but in business in general. But it's funny, when I first started off, I didn't realize the impact that it had within this particular industry. But I figured out over time and with some experience that the same rules apply. And when you think about a revolution, what it is, you're taking the traditional power structures, the people, the organizations, the governments that hold the power to themselves. And in a revolution, that knowledge, that power, that freedom gets pushed out to the masses so that everybody can enjoy the benefits that the select few have for however long they've held that power. And if you look at the voiceover industry, it's no different. And it really begins with understanding that there is a revolution and you do have the power. And it's just a matter of figuring out how to take it, how to channel it, and how to use it for your benefit. And that's what we're going to be talking about here over the next couple of days. And when I look at voiceover talent, I group them in three basic categories. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but there are three basic observations I make as it pertains to voiceover talent. The first group are the has-beens. People, and I don't mean that in a terribly negative way, but what I mean is these are people who at one point in time did pretty well as working voice talent, had a pretty good career, have done some things, some work that's pretty impressive. But what happened was the business climate changed, the economy changed, and a lot of what they had they lost, or a lot of what they had, at least part of that was eroded away, and they don't know what to do. And so their response has been negativity and bitterness and sour grapes, and you can see it on the online forums where they gripe and complain, and they blame you. They think it's your fault. They think it's because all these people are now coming into the business, and because of you. They had something to themselves, kind of the powerful elite. They had it all to themselves, but you've blown it for them. And they resent me because I try to help you, claim your stake within the industry, not understanding that that's not the issue at all. I'm not the problem, and you're not the problem. And we'll talk more about the problem a little bit later on. And then you've got the group that they know, I refer to them as the wannabes, and I mean that in the best possible way. They're the people that know that they want it, and they know they need to do something, and they're open to learning. And they have the basic skill set, but they don't have all the knowledge yet, but they know they don't know, and they're willing to learn. And then you have the third group, and that's really why you guys are here, the doers, to learn what you need to do and to go out there and to make it happen. Is it easy? No. Does it happen overnight? No. Is it fun? Oh yeah, you bet. It's a lot of fun. There are a few things that are more rewarding. I can't believe every morning I wake up, I get to walk to my basement studio. And I get to do this for a living. I mean, it's the most, I laugh when I just, there's always a grin on my face because I can't believe I get to do this. And at home, I don't have to drive anywhere. I didn't have to interview for my job. I don't have to keep my resume updated. You know, I've got my demo, I've got my website, and it's like, and people actually hire me to do this. So every day, and I've been doing this now full-time for going on 8 years. And it still just amazes me every day that I have the privilege of doing this. And financially, I mean, this saved my life, my financial life. I was in a situation, and some of you have heard this story, but to make a long story very short, I was being downsized from a corporate job. And so in the interim, I was living on credit cards, and I had racked up a lot of debt and trying to figure out what in the world I was going to do at 46 or 47 years of age. And I had a family and 3 kids, a mortgage, all this stuff that you guys have, all the things you got to take care of. And I thought, you know, I've got nothing else to lose now but more money. You know, but sometimes it's when you have your back against the wall and you have no place to go back to that you do the smartest things because you can't question yourself. You don't have the option, the luxury of going back because there's nothing to go back to. And so it was at that point that I revived a dream that had stirred in my mind back in the mid-90s. I kid you not. Because I thought, you know, that's what I want to do. I would love to do that. But at that point in time, that was pre-revolution. So to do that meant that I would probably had to have had a job at night, you know, a night job where I'd be available during the day to do auditions and to work with an agent and all the things you had to do back at that time. So I set out. I bruised myself, I banged my head against a lot of brick walls, and finally it dawned on me that the voiceover business is not that much different from anything else. I don't care whether you're selling widgets, you own a grocery store, you own a professional sports franchise, or you're a voice talent. Business is business. Marketing is marketing is marketing. So over the next couple of days, I'll teach you and share with you the things that I've learned along the way, the things that have helped me to dramatically increase my income. And please let me be very clear. This is not a get rich quick kind of scheme thing. So I don't want you to have the impression that what I'm selling here is that, you know, take some good notes and next weekend we'll meet and your life will be completely changed. This is a process, and this is the beginning of that process. But if you do the right things, and if you're diligent in following and taking the right steps, then a person with a solid skill set and a lot of desire, because it takes a lot of desire, because when you're building a business, it's not fun every day. I mean, again, I love doing what I do, but there are times when it's frustrating. It's on you. There's nobody else. You can't cop out to anybody else. It's all on you. So it's about what you do. It's about what you bring to the table. It's about, you know, the perseverance that you have. But when you do that, again, there's nothing more satisfying.